Hi! Welcome to part 1 of my review featuring the Legacy of Cthulhu, or Cthulhu. This is a solo / cooperative / traditional tabletop role-playing game where you participate as humans that are trying to survive a world where Cthulhu and other mythos creatures have taken over. Now let's talk about the quality of the PDF. When you purchase this game, you obtain 3 files: the standard full-color book, a printer-friendly version, and the tiles. These are basically zones that represent different environments, areas that the player characters are moving through. Now, there is a major flaw with this PDF. It has no bookmarks, no hyperlinks, so it's going to be very difficult to navigate the 154 pages. But despite that, everything is well written, organized, and explained. I only managed to spot a couple of typos, and they won't present obstacles when it comes to understanding the content. You also have great looking illustrations and photo montages or compositions that perfectly express the theme of the game. So overall, the quality is good despite that major negative in my opinion. Now let's talk about the contents. The book starts with fiction, a fragment of the sorts of situations that you will encounter when playing this tabletop RPG. I think the fiction is good and represents the paranoia, madness, and horror that you would expect in a Call of Cthulhu scenario, or in this case, Legacy of Cthulhu. So what do you need to play this game? Of course you need this book, pencils, erasers, sheets of paper, and 2 10-sided dice. You can also use the included tiles, or you can come up with your own maps to represent the different zones and areas. When you play solo, that's basically it. You play on your own using a pre-generated scenario, or building the adventure using the included tables. Playing cooperatively works somewhat similarly, and we will discuss this in depth later on in this review, that is in future parts. You can also play with a game master, or in this case the mediator, which is basically someone presenting the game world using the tables to assist him or her in such a feat, and of course presenting the challenges that the players will have to face through their player characters. So what's the theme? What's the story? Why are you trying to survive against the mythos and Cthulhu himself? If you are already familiar with the mythos from H.P. Lovecraft, that's everything you need to know. However, in this case, Cthulhu is awake, and his minions have overrun everything. Humanity has been subjugated. They are now under the control. They are now the prey of the different creatures of the mythos. You have a bit more nuance when it comes to different old ones that have interacted with each other in order to claim control over our world, but that's basically it. You are participating as survivors that are looking for shelter, food, anything related to survival. You are trying to make it through the days for as long as possible. If you wanted to, you could run this tabletop RPG as a sort of second life, just playing each scenario, trying to see for how long your character survives before being eaten by something, becoming lost to madness, or simply dying. It's that simple. However, the complications arise as you use the tables, because many unexpected things will happen based on the results. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part, we are going to talk about character creation. This is a very exciting tabletop RPG. This is the outcome that many people were fearful about. What would happen if Cthulhu actually were to awaken and the great old ones took control of the earth? Well, now you can find out what happens playing this tabletop RPG, but it's definitely not going to be easy, and it's going to be quite terrifying. Thank you for watching this part of the review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. And remember, it is better to roleplay and fail in character than not to roleplay and fail as a player. Once again, thank you, and see you later.